Hello, everyone. This is Talea Dindy from On the Other Side Life, and I am the host of the Navigating Cancer Together podcast. I want to do a very special introduction to an upcoming episode that I will be sharing with you all on December 14th and December 21st. It's so important. I am doing a two-part episode of this upcoming podcast because of the information that my guest shared and also because of the holidays. I know that the holidays are a very tough time, especially for people who have lost a loved one. I will be talking with Jefri Franks. She had reached out to me about being a guest on my podcast. I spoke with her briefly, just wanted to touch base with her and learn a little bit more about her and her story. And one of the things that she said to me really stood out, and that was nobody wants to hear her story. After she shared her story with me, I said, wow, I really don't hear very many people talk about your experience in the way that you do. And she said, Talea, nobody wants to hear my story, our stories, the stories that people would consider losses in a sense, the stories that are not considered successful, the stories where people don't reach a cure for cancer. And that was very interesting to me. It really touched my heart as well, because we all want to hear the story of the survivor, the thriver, the person who beat cancer. But the reality is there are people who don't. And those people, those lives deserve attention too, especially the families and the people that are living beyond their loved one. So I talked with Jefri for a couple of hours. She shared so much powerful information with me. I'm very excited for you to hear this information and to hear Jefri's story. Again, her episode will be released in two parts. The first part being released on December 14th, and the second part being released on December 21st. This is really an honor to the people who are struggling with the loss of a loved one, of a child, of a mother, father, friend, to cancer. And it's so important to have these kinds of conversations, I think, because there are a lot of people that are suffering in silence. They feel like they're alone and they're the only ones going through what they're going through. Let me just tell you a little bit about Jefri. She's a keynote speaker and a certified life coach with a niche in grief, transition, and personal growth. She loves to help people wherever they are, regardless of their circumstances. And she is a very loving person. She shared so much information that I know will help someone listening. She's also a self-published author. She wrote a book called Heather's Journey, A Mother's Accidental Guide Through Loss to Hope. You'll hear more about this book that Jefri wrote, as well as her story and her daughter Heather's story. So make sure you keep an eye out for those episodes being released on December 14th and December 21st, just in time for the holidays. I would like to note that those upcoming episodes will be sponsored by On the Other Side and the Care for the Caregiver affirmation cards, as well as the Create a Peaceful Journey affirmation cards. I hope Jefri's story will be a gift to you and your family. As always, I would love to hear your feedback once they are released. You'll be able to find those on the other side life and go to the podcast section when they're released. Also on any podcast player, look up Navigating Cancer Together and you will see those episodes there. Until next time, let's keep navigating cancer together. Take care.